Am I the only one that didn't know an EMP could come from a nuclear bomb high in the atmosphere, or a massive solar flare like the 1859 Carrington event? Imagine waking up one morning, the sun's shining, birds are chirping, you go to make some coffee, and bam, nothing. The lights don't work, your phone is a brick, no internet, no news, just silence. That, my friends, is what an EMP attack or a massive solar flare could do to our electrical grid. We're talking instant blackout, nationwide, maybe even globally. No power means no refrigeration, no communication, no hospitals, no nothing. It'd be like someone hit the reset button on civilization, sending us straight back to the Stone Age. But it doesn't have to be a total catastrophe. If you're smart enough to have these 10 survival items, you're going to be ahead of the curve. First things first, you got to protect your electronics. Imagine, your one lifeline to the outside world, your phone, your ham radio, fried because you didn't take this seriously. That's where a Faraday cage comes in. Think of it like a force field against that electromagnetic pulse. It's a conductive metal cage that blocks out those harmful electromagnetic waves. I'm talking military-grade protection for your precious tech. And the best part? I've got you covered. Check out the link below for the Mission Darkness Faraday bag. It's the real deal, and it might just save your ass when the grid goes down. Alright, so the grid is down. Maybe for a few days, maybe for good. You're gonna need power, and I'm not talking about rubbing two sticks together. A solar generator, my friends, is your ticket to staying powered up when the world goes dark. Imagine being able to run your refrigerator, charge your devices, even power some lights, all from the sun. That's what a good solar generator can do. And let me tell you, the Jackery 1000 linked below is a beast. This thing can handle just about anything you throw at it. Trust me, when it comes to long-term power outages, this is your lifeline. Forget about your smartphone. When the cell towers go down, you're gonna want a hand crank radio. This ain't your grandpa's old transistor radio. We're talking about a high-tech piece of survival gear that can pick up NOAA weather alerts, shortwave broadcasts, and even charge your devices. The Kaito emergency radio is the one I recommend. It's got all the bells and whistles, including a solar panel and a siren. You need to know what's going on out there, and this is how you do it. Chapter 4. Water purification. Don't get caught slipping. You can go without food for a while, but water? Water is life, man. And when the taps run dry, you need a way to purify whatever you can find. We're talking about turning that murky puddle into something you can actually drink. Water purification tablets are your best bet. These little guys are like magic. They kill bacteria, viruses, parasites, the whole 9 yards. Drop a couple in a liter of water, wait a bit, and boom, you've got yourself some clean drinking water. Trust me, you don't want to be caught slipping on this one. Chapter 5. Long-lasting food. Stock up before it's too late. Alright, let's talk about food. You're going to get hungry, and raiding your neighbor's pantry is not a sustainable plan. You need to stock up on long-lasting food supplies. We're talking about MREs, freeze-dried meals, stuff that can last for years. Think of it like this. You're building an edible bomb shelter in your pantry. You want enough to last you and your family for at least a few weeks, maybe even longer. Don't wait until the shelves are empty. Get prepared now. Chapter 6. First aid. Because accidents happen. Listen, when disaster strikes, you can bet your ass there aren't going to be any ambulances racing to your rescue. You need to be your own first responder. A solid first aid kit is non-negotiable. We're talking bandages, antiseptic, pain relievers, the works. And don't forget a good book on wilderness medicine. You never know what kind of crazy stuff might happen out there. Chapter 7. Multi-tool, your ultimate problem solver. You're in a survival situation, right? You need to fix something, build something, cut something, whatever. A good multi-tool is like having a whole toolbox in your pocket. The Leatherman is a classic for a reason. It's got pliers, screwdrivers, a knife, a saw, you name it. It's the kind of tool that can get you out of a jam when you need it most. Chapter 8. Emergency shelter. Don't get caught in the elements. You're out there, the grid is down, and a storm rolls in. You need shelter and fast. A lightweight, waterproof emergency shelter could be the difference between a comfortable night's sleep and freezing your butt off. There are tons of options out there, from tarps to bivy sacks to full-on tents. Find one that suits your needs and pack it in your bug-out bag. Chapter 9. Fire, the OG survival tool. Fire is your friend. It provides warmth, cooks your food, purifies water, and keeps the boogeyman away. But starting a fire without matches or a lighter? That's a skill, man. A good fire starter kit is essential. You want something waterproof, reliable, something that'll spark even if it's soaking wet. Chapter 10. Tactical flashlight. Light up the darkness. Last but not least, let's talk about light. When the sun goes down, you're going to need a reliable source of light. And I'm not talking about those little keychain lights. You need a tactical flashlight, something bright, durable, maybe even with a strobe function to disorient any potential threats. And hey, if you can blind someone with it in a pinch, that's just a bonus. Look, I'm not trying to freak you out, but an EMP attack or a massive solar flare is a real possibility. And when it happens, those who are prepared are going to be the ones who survive. These 10 items are just the tip of the iceberg, but they're a damn good start. The links to all the gear I mentioned are down below. Don't wait until it's too late to get prepared. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below with the word checklist. I'll personally send you my free EMP survival shopping list, so you can make sure you're ready for anything. Stay frosty.